Hi guys, I hope everybody can hear me. Okay, here we go. So my assignment for this chapter is locations, and I am to pick a store of my choosing and discuss the advantages and disadvantages of that location. So I am choosing Bakken Park for my location. I think that it's a great location for any business that wants to go in there and be successful. Advantages for Bakken Park would be easy access in and out of the shopping center. Another advantage would be that there are multiple vendors that rent and lease space from them. There's Boyd's, which is a pharmacy and kind of drugstore, which also has a post office in it. There's BW3's, which is Buffalo Wild Wings. There's a reconsignment shop called Once Upon a Child. Family Thrift Center is a huge grocery store that's in there. There's multiple food places in there. Jimmy John's. There's a gas station. There's a casino. There's Qdoba. There's Papa Murphy's. And then there's a new Black Hills Urgent Care. So I think for Bakken Park having that huge of a shopping center, and with it having easy access from any side of town, makes it a great location for any business that would like to be successful. And I've seen businesses move out of there and move on to bigger and better locations. So it's definitely something that's good for the community and good for the area. Disadvantages, I would say, when they have road construction, it's really quite a nightmare to get in and out of there when they shut down Mountain View Road. Another disadvantage, I would say, for the location is it's on the west side of town, which isn't normally that busy of a side of town, but because Bakken Park's there, it kind of makes it busy. But I don't know if I'd see that. I'd see advantages to that and disadvantages to that. Another major disadvantage is how the shopping center is shaped, how it sits in there. There is also a U.S. Bank on the north end of it. I think that should be changed. I don't know if I like having that bank there because it kind of cuts out from the easy accessibility. Because it's just a bank drive-through on that north end, between the east and west side of the building, which would be the frontage and the back side. So you really don't have a way to go all the way around the building. It's just you can go on the front side, or you'd have to go out on the street to get around to the back side again, or drive through the bank parking lot, drive-through area. So, and the property itself is pretty good size in comparison to the other shopping centers over there. Another disadvantage, I would say, would be the parking. The parking lot, how it's set up. It's kind of on a grid, but then it's kind of not. There's no like concrete medians to kind of guide traffic one way or the other. And if you're driving in front of Bakken Park, in front of the stores, there's quite a big of a gap between the store and the parking area. And then they have stop signs and speed bumps and everything, of course, to slow down traffic. But it's not guided by a median or any like island kind of way to get into the parking. You just kind of pull in and park. That would be the only disadvantage that I could see to that. Another disadvantage would probably be cost of keeping up on the building. They have had quite a bit of turnover in the last couple of years, and I can imagine that kind of gets costly for them, especially if they accommodate for their lease, the leaseholders, for their businesses to move in. BW3's is doing great there. They went in and remodeled it and did all of that and I don't know if the owners covered that or if the BW3's did, but I know most of those places kind of tend to cover the resurfacing, I guess would be what they'd call it, of a new business going in. So thank you, and you guys have a good night.